With the seasons changing, it's getting a little bit chillier. So you go into your cupboard and you reach for a jumper, only to find it has a terrible odor. Where does the smell come from? Well, I'm going to help you out with that today. It's usually due to a combination of things: moisture, air circulation, and contaminants. Cupboards can trap moisture, especially in a very humid climate. And also, if you are packing your washing away before drying it properly, that can also cause it. Most moist environments tend to attract mold, mildew, and bacteria, and all three of these can create a very unpleasant smell. Then there's the lack of air circulation. Most walk-in robes don't have any kind of air circulation in them. That's why I use the DampRid. And your cupboards in your rooms, as long as you've got a fan going or the window open during the day, that should bring in some kind of airflow. Then there is body oils and residual sweat. Your clothes may smell and look clean. However, sometimes the sweat and those oils sit in the clothing and take a long time to break down. Even your laundry detergent can create a bit of a smell. And this happens especially when clothes are not washed thoroughly before you store them. I've actually been using a laundry booster for myself, something that I just put together. If you're interested, I'll put the recipe below and you can go and check it out. And then there are contaminants: dust, dirt, particles in the air. This can also create those smells to form. And if you have moths in your cupboard, they can also leave droppings behind that can also cause a bit of an odor. And then there's materials and fabrics. Some fabrics, like synthetic ones, are more prone to hold in those odors rather than your natural fibers. And over time, those smells can become more noticeable. And then there is your cupboard material. The wood that your cupboards are actually made out of can make a huge difference. For instance, your wooden cupboards can actually absorb and retain those smells, even from things that were stored from some time ago. If you know from your kitchen, when you put spices into a cupboard, don't you just struggle to get that smell out? So I've told you all of these problems, but now how are you actually going to solve them? Where I stay currently, we have a 90% humidity most days, and it really does cause a big problem for us. However, you can fix this by buying something like this. These are like crystals that pull all the moisture in and soak it up, and then what you've got left is the liquid that it's pulled out of the air. This one is a fragrance free. What I like about this one is you can refill it. So once the liquid has filled up, you literally take a refill pack and you fill it up and put it back in your cupboard. So you can get a cheaper option, but these are really great. If you need some of this, you are welcome to use my code below to go onto Amazon and get yourself some. Clean your cupboard regularly by wiping down all the surfaces and using your vacuum to get in to just get rid of all the dust particles or any contaminants that may be in your cupboard. Just some soapy water will be perfect. Avoid overcrowding. You can see up here, I have got way too many jumpers stacked on top of each other. Limit that down and try not to have too much packed together. You want the air to be able to circulate around these items. So while talking about the cupboard smells, if you like to get your whole home smelling great, I have done a video specifically on that. If you'd like to find out a little bit more, go and check it out. If there's anything you want to see on my channel, comment below and we'll tackle it together.